This lesson is on solving radical equations. Our objective is I can solve simple radical equations. We're going to look at the steps for solving radical equations, do a couple simple ones that will prepare us when we get to do more complex ones later. So first of all, the steps for doing this, when you got a radical equations, because you've got radicals in both of these two, you're first of all going to isolate the radical. So you're going to get that square root in this problem by itself and that cube root by itself. That's what isolate means. Now you're going to check the index. This one index is a 2. This index is a 3. When you do that, you're going to put both sides to that power in order to get rid of that radical. You're going to solve the equation that results, and then you're going to check for what are called extraneous solutions. Now, we're not going to have any in this one, but extraneous solutions are, if we do complex problems, sometimes you'll get a solution to the final equation that doesn't work in the original. So you have to go back and check to see if any of them are extraneous. So let's start with this first one. We're going to get that radical by itself, isolate it, by adding 6 to both sides. So you have 3 square roots of 5x equals 30. Now I'm going to get rid of the 3 and divide both sides by 3. So square root of 5x is equal to 10. Now I'm going to get rid of the radical, because that's an index of 2, by putting both sides to the second power. So this on this side will be 100. Over here, that square and that square root will undo each other, leave you with just the radicand, what's underneath. So 5x equals 100. Now you divide both sides by 5, and you get x equal to 20. Let's just check that to see if it worked out. So I'm going to take 20 and put it back in the original. 5 times 20 is 100. Square root of 100 is 10. 10 times our 3 is 30. 30 minus 6 is equal to 24. So it does check. Let's try the same process with this one. So we're going to get that cube root by itself. So we're going to divide both sides by 7. So cube root of x minus 2 is equal to 3 when we divide both sides by 7. Now that index is a 3, so I'm going to put both sides to the third power. So take this radical, put it to the third power. Take this 3, put it to the third power. Over on this side, that's going to be a 27. Over here, the third power will undo the third root. So I end up with just an x minus 2, what's underneath the radicand. And now I add 2 to both sides. I get x equal to 29. Let's go ahead and check that. Put 29 in. 29 minus 2 is equal to 27. The cube root of 27 is 3. Multiply 3 times 7 and you get 21, so it does check out. So our steps for doing these radical equations are to first isolate the radical. Next, you want to put both sides to the power that will undo the index root. And then you want to solve the resulting equation, check for extraneous solutions, so you have your final solution.